What's going on, guys? Today we've got a battle for rank #1 with this game. We've got Revnak Classic claiming the USA civilization, going up against our savior, Julian. The hero we need, not the hero we deserve. Can he make it happen with India? India regarded as a decent civ, but sort of that middle ground, near the middle of the pack. If you look at the tier list, I think most people will agree with that statement. So they're still doing well. They still have a chance. Anything can happen. I always say this civ possibly has the most OP shipments of almost any civilization. You got the Urumi, the Mahouts, the Howder. You got all those insane unit shipments. So can he make it happen? And anything can happen with this civilization. With India, you can kind of trap any civ and bait them in with those really juicy shipments. So can he make this happen? We will have to wait and see. Julian K, I haven't seen him play his India in a while, I have to say. USA going for a big branch worth 75 wood. Well, that must be the biggest branch to be worth 75 wood. My goodness me. They look more like logs to me than a branch, but hey, I'm not sure. I'm sure at what point does a big branch constitute as a log? Hey, an American wrote this, not me, all right? Don't blame me. But he does pick up 75 wood, so he's going to be happy with that. Julian likely going to pick up another branch, another big branch worth 35 wood. Well, I mean, they didn't catch the right branch there, did they? One branch being worth 35 wood, the other branch being worth 70 wood. Not sure what branch is. I'm going to stop talking about branches, all right? Let's move on. Let's move on. Julian's first shipment's going to be distributivism. Classic first shipment. Let's have a look at his deck. Other than that, he does have the Mahouts. He does have Elephant Combat. He does have British East India Company. He's got, he's got a bit of everything. He's got Zambaraks. He's got Sepoys. He's got Urumi. Even got Intervention and the Tiger Claws. So he's got a bit of everything. Wow, you don't see 4 Mahout Lancers in H4 very often. That is a card you do not see very often. I don't think that's that good. I mean, it's okay. It's still worth 1,000 food, though. It's not as good as 9 Urumi and 1 Mansabai Urumi. Now, that is a good card. Nice. Julian going to be seeing the coffee beans worth 80 coin. Surely coffee beans is worth food? But hey, okay, this game just makes it up as it go along. That's fine. I'm guessing he's selling the coffee beans. So, treasure's being pretty equal right now. USA going for a TP now in transition. Julian K going with the Carney Martyr, so going with the greed, going with the like I say, it's 50-50 these days. I think people are starting to lean more towards Carney Martyr than they are the Agrifort, but Agrifort still has its place. Agrifort still has that kind of aggressiveness, takes map control. So I think in certain matchups, that Agrifort is still definitely the play. But it's good to see there's a bit of kind of difference now in the meta, which is always good to see. There's not one strict meta like you would have seen. India back in, the Asian Dynasties patch. It was always aggro. Always. So that's good to see. Okay, let's go look over at USA. I think we know what's going to happen with USA. In transition, though, he has gone for a TP and hunting dog. So quite greedy here, actually. But it still looks like the fast fortress build. But it's going to be much more of a greedy fast fortress build. He's got just enough, the perfect amount of wood to get steel traps as soon as he ages. No doubt he's spamming it. There it is. First shipment's going to be Philadelphia Convention as well. We've seen this time and time again. So we know exactly what is going to happen here. Puts down the stable. Quite a... not the best placed stable, I have to say. If I was placing a stable against India, I would definitely be placing a safer stable. He's going to be doing some herding in here. Next shipment's going to be 700 gold. That's the classic build. And then what we're going to see is the big White House, the big Virginia General Assembly. One of the best cards in the game, I have to admit. Very, very good. Julian also going for TP. Wants to get in some of that action as well. There goes the meeting house. And you see, by the time the 700 coin comes in, you'll get that gold trickle essentially. Everything's like a robotic. Everything is like clockwork. You know, he's pressing all the buttons. He's doing everything he needs to at this exact precise moment. Pure efficiency, doing everything, timing it perfectly. He's played this. He's laned this, should I say, time and time again on the ladder. He's almost exclusively playing the civilization because it is the best. And we will now see him aging up. No Minutemen needed. No early aggression by Julian. So opting to play greedy himself. And is going to probably rely on his Carney Martyr and his age 3 shipments if he goes up to age 3 to try and work for him. He hasn't got any units out. So I think he's going to go to the Fortress Age himself as well. Look at that. Perfect. Almost perfect. You know, only 50 food down. So very, very efficient. Aging up before 6 minutes with the meeting house. That is super greedy, super efficient, super good, super lame, as a lot of people will say. Okay, Julian on 21 vils. He's got that TP down. 700 gold is coming in. So as you'll see here, foreign logging has come in. As India, generally you can't just ship 700 gold to go for the age up. You kind of need something else a little bit extra in there as well. They're not like that Otto Spain, which we call the Botto, kind of fast fortress civilization. If they do go fortress, then you kind of need a little bit extra in between to make up for it. He's putting the barracks down now. He is going to be aged up. Decent age up time. You know, definitely a decent age up time. He almost knows exclusively what USA is going to be doing. So the reason he's doing this build is because Julian knows exactly what USA are going to be doing. He almost doesn't even need to scout his opponent. So that does give him some advantage, whilst USA certainly don't know what India are going to be doing, because India players have a different kind of take on how to do this build. Some will rush, some will boom. So you're going to have to kind of use your scouting ability a little bit, but he's being brave here and just diving in, just going in for some sharpshooting action. The goons are nowhere to be seen just yet. Age 3 has come in for USA. Julian has all 8 villagers, definitely very fit. You want to get up as soon as possible, age up as soon as possible, get those shipments as soon as possible, get those age 3 bonuses in as soon as possible. And he's going with the Tower of Victory, and that's going to give him 800 wood. Double the quartermaster. Kind of insane, actually, when you think about it. It does give him the inspiration as well, ability. So we'll see if he can time that inspiration. Julian going for some walls down here. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It gives him good line of sight, a good buffer zone. He has opted to go for the pillarless walls because he wants to save the wood. But it does make the walls weaker. So, pros and cons of doing both. Okay, in comes some goons now. And look at that. This is what happens. Generally, against this build, you want to deny these forward blockhouses being so oppressive. Because if you allow your opponent just to put these right in front of your face, you're going to have a shock. Because there's just... every shipment, every unit shipment from now is going to be coming from those blockhouse. Yes, I said the word coming. Grow up. And every single sharpshooter is going to be coming from these blockhouses as well. So, yeah, it's going to be scary. It's going to be aggressive. Can Julian, though, scores are neck and neck at the moment. Can he do something about this? Gurkha's nice, but Gurkha only had 19 range. Sharpshooters have 22 range. So they are going to be able to somewhat kite. They do have a terrible fire animation. Not terrible fire, but they do have quite a bad fire animation, so it does allow other skirmishers to catch up to them. Revnak diving in his Explorer here, trying to get a snare, which he does. That's going to slow down the Gurkhas and allow all of this to catch up. But I think he's too far behind, and he's going to lose his Explorer almost for free there. TC Fire at 13 vils in there. Do that damage to those skirmishers. I think they get 2 hit. Surely they get 2 hit by TC. I'm not sure. They do have 40% range, which is kind of insane. Maybe it's 3 hit. But any damage versus that tempo is good. Julian's actually put down a monastery. Interesting. That's going to be giving him... it's like a church. It's like their church equivalent. But it also allows them to build the mercenaries from there as well. So interesting that he decided to go for Monastery. His next shipment is going to be 2 Siege Elephants, and that's naked at this moment. So he doesn't know organ guns are coming in, and it's actually super risky for USA to send late Gatling guns, because there's so much time and opportunity for his opponent just to go, checkmate, in come the Siege Elephants, some of the best units in the game in this early stage of the game, and that's just going to checkmate those Gatling guns. But can the sharpshooters and goons, he's obviously confident enough that he's got enough kind of firepower behind these Gatling guns to be able to deal with the Siege Elephants, so I'm guessing he's not too worried about them. 35 vils for India, though. That is not bad. Not far off another shipment. He's going with the British allies, so he wants to wait for that consulate to come in. He's almost got a shipment of musketeers added in as well. In go the elephants. He's going to soak up so much damage, it makes it difficult for the sharpshooters just to kind of attack move. And look at this, the Siege Elephants, he's microing his back with the Gatlings, and oh my goodness me, no, the Siege Elephants go down for free. Oh, hi-ya, that was worst case scenario. Absolute dire straits for Julian there. He is not going to be happy with that. Now he needs to find another way to deal with the Gatling guns. I almost keep saying organ guns. I'm not sure why. Minutemen popping now just to add some kind of firepower and beefiness behind this. And look at this. This is where Gatling guns are scary. Just creeping up around the back, trying to find some villager raids. Julian, he's not sure what he wants to do here. Does he wait? Does he try his luck? I think he needs to try and bait those Gatlings into his TC. Try and maybe rely on TC fire a little bit. But he's brought back his heroes. Oh, and the 2 Mahout pop. That's what he's waiting for. It's go time, and the Mahouts are steaming forward. They go straight in. One attacks 2 Gatlings. The other's going to try and get the others. But he's going to fail on his way there. His mission is failed there. But it's tanking a lot. But the question is, did it allow Julian to get in enough? And he didn't do a great job. Those Mahouts went down very quickly. And he managed to take down 2, 3 Gatlings. 1 more. Oh, 1 is only on 10 HP. I don't know if that was a good trade for Julian. He lost a lot there. These Gatling guns are essentially free for USA as well. Minutemen were called as well. He absolutely called everything. But was he too far away? Was he a little bit too eager beaver to just dive in there? A couple of villagers going down. These Gatlings are now in range of TC fire. 1 is weak, so 1 is going to go down. Oh, a Gatling gun and 1 HP. That is just Heartbreak Hotel. But he manages to take it down. Oh, look at this Gatling. Just even 1 Gatling just raiding so many vills. William Eaton getting yeeted again. We've got more Minutemen coming in. Okay, the Gatling gun finally does go down. It looks like the Gurkhas finished their job. But he's so deep in his base. The scores are so tight right now. But USA have done a decent amount of damage. They've killed a fair few villagers. Intervention has come in. What does Julian have left? He has this monastery. I'm guessing that monastery was purely for experience. And it paid off. A couple of Mahouts come in. Did he build them? He has. He's built a couple of Mahouts from the stable. 1k wood has now come in for Revnak. So USA are going to be putting down, it looks like, well, at least 1 TC. And maybe he's saving the extra 500 wood. You know what that means. He wants that Pulaski's Legion next. Revnak doesn't. He hasn't scouted this side of the map. He hasn't scouted. That is a godsend for Julian. So USA does not know he's over here gathering, and that is going to buy Julian so much time. He's going to be going over this side of the map to protect the TC. 31 vils for USA. 38 for Julian. He still has that Carney Martyr buff. Still has that inspiration as well to click. He's basically going Gurkha Mahout. Interesting build order here. He's going to be aware that Pulaski's Legion is going to be coming at some point. Interesting, Artillery Foundry's going down now. Is Artillery Foundry the right play? Not sure I'd want to go for Gatlings here. I just think Skirm Goon is fine. and then adding probably Hussars, Pulaski's Legion. Putting down a fort would be good, because putting down a fort after Pulaski's Legion would mean he could rebuild those Ulons. But maybe. But Yurumi coming in, very, very nice. He's making Discipline Mahout as well. These guys are the dream team. They are like the just the partnership from heaven, and or from Hindu heaven, whatever that's called. Because these guys, my God, there's just so much snaring. There's so much melee going on. That, you know, the Mahout snare, the Yurumi snare, and that allows them both just to kind of just sandwich their opponent with just brutality. And good. It's like that Rod Lancer composition. So hopefully, though, it's all about timing and it's all about micro. He just needs to be able to connect. Once he gets a connect, he's all cushy, baby. But if he can't, then he's going to get kited to hell's heaven. Couple of villagers going down. Nice snipe there by USA. He doesn't know any of this exists, though. Julian knows that, so that's kind of really fortunate that he's kind of been gifted this part of the map with all the resources over here. But that is also going to be running out. He has a mine, but the food is going to be running out. Does Julian see this herd over here? He sees one, so maybe he'll go over there for that herd as well. I think he doesn't really have any other choice, to be honest. Still double racks in Gurkha. Interesting, and a bit of a tense moment going on right here. We had that initial fight, and now India held on. I tell you what, India held on. Even mixing in some disciplined Rajputs now. He really wants to focus on that kind of that melee composition right now and get just so everything can snare. These Rajputs are super fast as well. 5.5 speed. So they're going to be able to really get on to the opponent very, very quickly. Now he sees what's going on. Now they see each other. But is Julian going to decide to be sneaky, or is he going to dive in? He's going to dive in. And the Mahouts are going to be there to the slaughter. But no, he's trying to flank from each side. Yurumi connect. The Mahouts connect. The Rajputs connect. And the Gurkhas are raining down fire from the back. Even the Musketeers want to get a piece of the action. But are the Rajputs going to be enough? There's so many goons here. The goons are getting melted down, and the Yurumi are doing so much work. There's still 3 Mahouts left. Oh my goodness me. What a cleanup. I told you Gatling gun was not the build here. Oh, he needed a buffer. He needed Pulaski's Legion or something. He needs that cavalry big button. And that's what he's going to... But he doesn't have enough now. And he's pure skirm, basically. More Mahouts coming in. Another 2. That's scary enough. And what does he have coming in? Pulaski's Legion's coming in now. But too little, too late, Sunshine. He's trying to put in 4 regulars in melee, but they just get completely dodged. And Julian doing some nice micro, killing the Musketeers very, very quickly. Everything snares on it. Oh, these Yurumi, almost all of his Yurumi alive as well. He needed the Pulaski's Legion popped. And I tell you what, there's not a lot here that deals well with the Pulaski's Legion. Musketeers coming in as well. Could we have a Uno reverse card here? The Pulaski's Legion, they do so much damage, but they also take so much damage because they are paper thin. And I think the Mahouts are just so tanky, and all 3 of them survive. They're very low HP, but they're alive, and these guys have a lot of siege damage, and that's what he needs to apply pressure here. Score now 6k score difference. Our hero is doing it. Our hero is doing it. Good old India making USA look like bottom tier here. Still got Yurumi, still got some Mahouts. You could send those Mahouts back to his heroes here, revive them, and get them completely healed up, which I think would be a really smart play there. He is going to use them probably for the moment to do some siege damage. He does see that TC now by the looks of it. He's on 48 villagers. He does see the TC. Zambarak's coming in now. Wow, getting some more Musketeers, getting disciplined Zambaraks as well. I'm not sure why he wants goons, but, you know, that's a fair enough option. Just in case maybe there's a Hussar switch, he'll see these villagers over here as well. 3rd TC going down for Julian. Julian is running away with this game. And I'm not sure USA has much left in the tank. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Look at these Mahouts go. 140 siege attack right now. Villagers are on the run. Most of them will get taken down. fetch a medic indeed. But not for me. Beautiful play here, but there is one trick left up USA's sleeve, and that's going to be this card right here. He got 18 units from that for 500 gold. My goodness me. Just like that, is he back in this game? And Julian's making Zambarax as well, which is not what you want to make with this big button here. He's even got some out. It gives you a load of Alhoots, and it gives you a load of skirmishes as well. Minutemen pop in. His goons are coming in. Doesn't have any Gatlings coming in, so taking this down isn't the biggest issue to deal with right now. And I tell you what, I think these Gurkhas are going to get weaker and weaker. There's a few Yurumi left, but an outpost wagon coming down. Is that going to be for another blockhouse? It is. And the Yurumi are getting stuck in, but on the Minutemen, Yurumi finally go down, but just like that, of course, USA have an Uno reverse card. But look at this. More Mahouts coming in, and they're going to see the blockhouse, and is USA going to put it down in time? He is. Oh, I feel like he could have taken that down, but probably wouldn't have been worth it. It's only 250 resources. These guys are worth a lot more than that. And just like that, he's going to bait those goons into more Gurkhas, more Zambarax. God, this game has got me all a little bit excited. Come on, Julian, don't fumble the bag now. Still, he's got to contend with these sharpshooters and Alhoots. And once that barracks goes down, that blockhouse, he's going to be able to produce more of them. But he doesn't have any food anywhere, though. Look at his side of the map as well. Just in case you guys need to really look, there is absolutely no food other than maybe over here for Revnak. Other than that, it's all taken up. It is all taken up. Wow, going for Hamiltonian economics. Nice raid here by USA. These guys aren't that great at raiding, so he's going to try and melee them, slow them down, try and do some damage here. But Julian's doing some raiding of his own. Very nice. Hamiltonian economics, I'm not really sure. I mean, surely there's better cards to send than that, but maybe not. Oh, Kentucky Coalfields would be a good card. He's going to get a load of resources back because he's obviously got most of... Has he got Amalgamation as well, by the looks of it? Yeah, he got Amalgamation, so he got all of those resources back. And now the wood techs are for free. TC, another TC coming in. I think he's going to be honest, he needs to make mills rather than anything else. Ah, okay, he's putting down last bastion of defense to protect. I mean, what is there to protect over here? There's, 400 food plus another 2 herds. I think he identifies that. He sees the score and he just calls it. There's 0 food about. And just like that, our boy, our hero, our Captain America, Julian, comes through and shows everyone that India can do it. What a phenomenal display by Julian K. What a game. Got the village account. And that's that bonus of India. Don't forget, they get that free villager with each shipment. Did lose a few here, a couple here again. But it was enough to hold off that fortress play pressure. Very close in resources. Very, very close. These lines holding hands. What an absolute game. Wow. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. That was basically rank 1 versus rank 2 currently. What a phenomenal game. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I will catch you on the next one with only the best. See you later, boys. Peace.